Good morning, this is CBC Chat. I'm in Qualicum Beach. I'm at the Courtyard Cafe, and this is the lady behind the business. Her name is Britt, and I'm going to ask her a few questions. Like I said, she's kind enough to do this, and it's not easy for everybody to go on screen.
It's never fun.
How long have you been here in this business?
With Courtyard Coffee, we bought it last October, and we opened in February. Throughout my life, on and off in hospitality, I mean, most of my life, 20 plus years in various forms.
In this area? What?
No, I come from, originally from Nanaimo, but I moved here from Tofino. I started spending more and more time in Qualicum throughout COVID. When I was working remotely, my sister's here with her family. My business partners, Mike and Shar, have been here for about 7 years, I think. So,
okay. In this location? Or?
In Qualicum.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then we decided to buy the business last September, and that was kind of the clincher for me to officially move here.
Oh, great. And I would bet that you love Qualicum Beach. I really
do. I really do. More than I expected when I first started visiting. It's really kind of snuck on me. It has a similar feel to Tofino. Very different, but very similar in that small town, that community. The people I've got to know since we've opened the business have been just so incredible and welcoming.
Yeah, that's great. I find that. I just love the size of the town and the people here as well. Where were you born? Where was your town?
Well, I was born in Burnaby, but we moved to Nanaimo when I was about 1. So I grew up in Nanaimo and then left. It was all over the place for a few decades. And
you're an island person.
I'm an islander, true and true. Yeah, I've come back to the island.
Yeah. I talked to lots of people. Few are from here. They're from all over the place. But give me an idea about your business back behind us here. What do you have for resources? People, some of the things you do.
So there's 4 of us business partners. Charlene, who I've known since I was 2, so practically a sister to me. Her partner Mike, and then her mom is more I wouldn't say silent partner because she still does a lot, but more the back end. She'll pick up stuff from Costco if we need. Charlene does all the baking. She's an incredible baker. Mike does all the cooking, and I sort of do the front. I say the talking.
Yeah. They elected you to do this.
Mostly because they don't enjoy it.
I love your establishment. I love how friendly you were. I came in here the other day. We're moving into town, and you're open early enough to just grab a coffee. I had my first coffee here actually the other day, and we've got, I think, ideal Qualicum Beach hours because most people go to bed at 4 o'clock here. You guys
I've found that since I moved here, I'm definitely going to bed earlier and earlier and getting up earlier and earlier.
We used to laugh at people going to bed early when you moved here.
I sure did.
Any other views on Qualicum Beach? What do you think about the beach here?
I love the beach. It's funny coming from Tofino. I was in Tofino for 12 years. It's cold out there, so I didn't spend a lot of time in the beach. I didn't surf, and my sister was always like, "Let's go swimming." I'm like, "I don't feel like going in the ocean," and she finally got me in the ocean. I'm like, "Oh, it's actually really lovely here." So she's got little kids, so this year not as much as last year, just because with opening the business, it's been pretty full on, but definitely had some good beach days, some good walks. It's close to places that I can go to. My family's still in Nanaimo, so it's just nice being kind of on this side of the island.
Well, I found I frequented this place over 20 years, different owners, and by the way, you're the friendliest owner I approach. Usually when I ask somebody for an interview, they throw me out.
Oh, really?
Through the door, but thank you for
I like
that.
people.
Even old guys.
Even old guys, yeah.
I'd like to thank Britt for doing this, and if you're walking by the courtyard during the day, why don't you drop in and say hello to Britt and her crew. And by the way, this is not a paid announcement. I just do this to you've now met Britt, and you might have seen some of the people in the background going by. I think another Qualicum Beach, good business, and I hope you guys are here for a long time.
Thanks, us too. It's been a great way to meet people and see people, and we fell in love with the Courtyard when we bought the place, and didn't realize how much we were going to fall in love with the community and the people that come in, so it's been really incredible.
Thank you very much.
Thanks very much, Court. Okay.